through his driver, we were told. Yep, there it is.
Guaranteed money does it, bro.
There's nothing quite like watching a golfer strut up to the tee, chest out, acting like they've already won before the first swing. Remember when Bryson blamed his driver after a total meltdown? Or Patrick Reed thinking rules were just suggestions? Moments like these don't just shake up the leaderboard. They remind us that even the biggest egos can get knocked down hard. In this video, we're diving into the wildest times arrogant golf players got humiliated on the course. Ready to see confidence crash and burn? First up, we have Bryson DeChambeau.
Driving little hooks with absolute beautiful touch.
Bryson DeChambeau came onto the golf scene acting like he was some kind of genius who was about to rewrite the whole game. He wasn't shy about telling everyone that if they didn't keep up with his science-driven approach, using data, physics, and craziness, they'd be left in the dust.
Execute like I know how I can. There's no better feeling in the world.
Man, the guy could hit the ball so far it made the other players look slow and old-fashioned. He thought himself to be unstoppable, but then the Open 2021 happened, and suddenly his short game, those delicate shots around the green, turned into a mess. Despite smashing his drives like a beast, he kept missing the easier shots and making dumb mistakes.
Through his driver, we were told. Yep, there it is.
Instead of just admitting he blew it, Bryson started blaming his driver and gear, which just made things worse.
Can we get a distance statistic on that? I mean, it looked like a pretty good toss.
People online and commentators roasted him so hard. His sponsor Callaway even had to step in and smooth things over, defending their equipment like it was under attack. It was a massive reality check for Bryson. Science and power and a lot of arrogance don't win you golf tournaments. You still gotta have finesse and a steady hand. Honestly, it was kind of satisfying to see all that swagger get a solid reality slap. On number 2, we got Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed has always had this vibe like he's above the rules, strutting around with all the confidence and cockiness you can imagine. On the course and off, he acts like golf laws don't even apply to him, which has ruffled more than a few feathers.
Oh, and listen to the reaction. He is not afraid.
Then at the 2021 Farmers Insurance Open, his arrogance took a nosedive when he picked up his ball without checking if it was allowed. Yeah, a total no-no. The moment other players saw it, they didn't hold back, and social media exploded with people calling him out left and right. The funny thing? This wasn't the first time Patrick got caught bending or breaking rules.
This was his practice swing, and you can see when he took the club back, he definitely took some sand back behind it.
The golf world's patience was already thin, so the backlash hit even harder. It was like watching karma slap him in the face live. That whole scene reminded everyone that no matter how bold or confident you think you are, the golf community respects fairness way more than swagger. And when you mess that up, you're gonna get called out and shamed fast. Honestly, watching Patrick get roasted for acting like the rules don't matter felt pretty deserved. Then comes Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy came into the 2011 Masters looking like the next big thing in golf. The guy was full of swagger, talking big, and acting like the tournament was already his to win.
Take the smile off Charles Schwartzel's face at 4T as we watch Rory McIlroy drive from the third.
Leading by 4 strokes, he walked the course like it was his personal playground. And honestly, everyone was buzzing about how he was about to dominate the whole thing. Arrogance was on his face. Fans and commentators were hyped, thinking this was his moment to really show he was on top. But then, on the final day, instead of closing it out, Rory totally lost it. He shot an embarrassing 80, a massive collapse no one saw coming. That meltdown was brutal. From king of confidence to crashing down hard, it was a perfect example of how arrogance can turn to self-doubt in a heartbeat. Later on, Rory admitted it was a humbling, character-building moment.
We're just the 18th to play.
Sounds fancy, but basically he learned the hard way that no matter how sure you feel, golf has a way of humbling even the proudest players. On number 4 is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was golf's biggest name and wore his confidence like a crown.
I guess hello world, huh?
His swagger, those signature rituals, and his dominance made him seem unbeatable. almost untouchable, but yeah, that confidence sometimes crossed the line into full-on cockiness, which made some people respect him and others secretly dislike him. Between 2009 and 2017, everything fell apart. Scandals, serious injuries, and all kinds of off-course drama sent Tiger's career into a nosedive. The world watched the king go from being this untouchable god of golf to a vulnerable guy struggling to get back on his feet.
Has announced that Tiger Woods has been involved in a car accident, a single vehicle rollover accident.
His image of invincibility shattered, and it wasn't pretty. But here's the thing, Tiger didn't stay down forever. His comeback later showed he'd learned humility the hard way. Facing those flaws head on made him stronger and gave him a new kind of respect. Seriously, watching him rise again makes you think twice about how fast confidence can turn into a crash, but also how redemption is possible. On number 5, we have Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka was that guy everyone loved to watch because he strutted around the course like he owned it.
And 2019 PGA champion, Brooks Koepka.
His cocky, don't care attitude made him stand out. He wasn't afraid to trash talk other players or the media. And honestly, his wins backed up all that swagger. Fans ate it up. He was the rebellious star who looked like he had the game figured out.
6 yards from their 163 total.
See if Brooks can do a better job of it.
But then 2021 rolled around and things changed fast. Brooks started missing cuts left and right, and his once solid game began to fall apart. Suddenly, the same fans who loved his cockiness started turning on him when the results just weren't there anymore. It was like watching a king lose his crown overnight. His fall from being the confident, untouchable guy to struggling on the course was quick and harsh. It showed just how thin the line is between confidence and arrogance. One day you're riding high, and the next you're getting humbled hard. And how can we miss this one? Micah Morris is on number 6. Micah Morris, the confident YouTube golfer, stepped up with all the swagger and attitude of someone who thought he could take on the big pros. He walked onto the course thinking his skills and confidence would let him hold his own, or maybe even earn some respect from the serious players. Well, reality hit hard. He got absolutely crushed by a PGA Tour pro who showed him what real skill looks like.
First shot, so like you hit a couple in the bunker early on, and those are really hard to come back from, but
But here's the cool part. Micah didn't get defensive or make excuses. Instead, he laughed it off and admitted he got schooled. That humility earned him a lot of respect from fans who appreciated how he handled getting humbled. It's refreshing to see someone flip the usual arrogant player script, because confidence is great, but how you react when golf puts you in your place matters way more. Lastly, we got David Duval. David Duval was riding high in 1999, sitting at the top of the golf world with tons of confidence and swagger.
Has he hit it? Yes, he has.
He openly challenged Tiger Woods, acting like he was the best player out there and showing off a cocky attitude that got people talking. Back then, he was the guy to watch, and he seemed unstoppable. But by 2003, things went south fast. His game just tanked, and he started missing cuts he used to win. The golf world quickly moved on, and David's ego couldn't keep him at the top. It was a brutal fall from being the top dog to barely making the cut, and honestly, it was like watching a superstar fade into the background.
And then start it right. Oh dear. Hard to watch.
His story is a harsh reminder that past glory and arrogance don't guarantee you'll stay great forever. Without humility and grinding every day, even the biggest stars get humbled and forgotten. So, which arrogant flop had you shaking your head the hardest? Drop your favorite humble brag fails in the comments below. And if you can't get enough of watching confident players getting served, smash that subscribe button. There's plenty more awkward greatness headed your way.